So you know what? Let's actually put cider a little bit. Sorry about that. I live next to the main road. Hi everyone, it's Alacat Castle, and on this channel, we celebrate women, makeup, culture, and everything that's beautiful, including you. Yes. Plus, on today's episode, we will be doing an eyeshadow palette review. Yes, and it is the Ace Beaute Falling For You eyeshadow palette, and I actually got this in my beauty box subscription, and this one actually retails for $34.99. And let's actually read what it actually says about this eyeshadow palette. It actually says that the Ace Beaute Falling For You palette is or represents some of your most favorite things about the fall season. Each color has been carefully milled and pressed to provide the easiest application and the most excellent color payoff. Yes, I'll be honest with you, I've actually had other Ace Beaute eyeshadow palettes, and I must be honest, it's really good, especially the pigment. So without further ado, let's begin. So I actually haven't opened this yet, so we will explore this together. And here she is, yes. And let's open it right now. There you go. And as you can see, it actually comes in 12 colors. So we're gonna do the best that we can to use everything. So first, by the way, I already prepped my eye with the Beauty Crop Stock On You eyeshadow primer. So let's begin. Actually, let me just take out a little of the creasiness of the eyeshadow primer. And there you go. So let's begin. So first, actually, let's try this color Chestnut. I always like to try or use a darker color first. And then let's actually try it here. As you can see, it's super pigmented. I'm actually applying it right a little bit outside my outer lash line. Yes, because I want that to connect later right in the bottom. And then again, if you wanted to have a good payoff, always remember that the best thing to do is to press the eyeshadow. So I can actually say that this is like a dark eggplant color. What do you guys think? So that's really pretty. Now, time for the next one. Let's actually try, you know what? Let's actually try the cranberry. And you know what? We're going to apply this right on the inner corner of the eye. Oh, wow. That's really pigmented. This one actually appears more of a dark magenta compared to here that it looks more of like a true violet color. But oh my god, like really like oh, these matte colors, it's super pigmented. You know what? I won't complain though. We'd rather have eyeshadows that are pigmented rather than not, right? And then after that, let's actually try some of the neighboring shadows. Let's actually use some warm colors. Let's actually try the pine cone. And let's actually try the pine cone right here. The brush was like upside down. And then again, you just tap it. Oh my gosh, what do you guys think? I would actually say that this is more of kind of like a reddish brown color. And again, I'm just tapping it right there. There you go. And then now let's actually explore this color. Let's actually try autumn. We're going to apply autumn right here. And I would say that this one actually appears kind of like a burnt orange. Then we're gonna tap it. Look how pretty she is! And then after that, let's actually try some of the shimmery colors. You know what? First, let's actually swatch it. So first, let's actually see Cherry Pie. So Cherry Pie actually is a little bit reddish. Now let's actually try Spice. Spice is kind of like a pinky purple. So you know what? Based on what we're doing right now, let's actually start with the Cherry Pie. I want to use my fingers actually. And then let's actually press it right in the middle. As you can see, oh wow. It's actually lighter on the palette and it actually looks darker right on the eyelids. Look at that. Super red, yes! Now let's actually overlap the spice as well, right on top of it. That's actually what I do sometimes. Like if you actually think that the shimmery eyeshadow that you have is too dark, you can just actually overlap it with the lighter shade. What do you guys think? There you go so far. And then after that, you know what? Let's actually do our crease color. Let's actually try the color Squash, which is this color right here. I actually have a feeling that this is not enough as a crease color. So yeah, as you can see, it's really light. You know what? Like, for example, this color is actually good as like an all-over base. Like, if you just want something that's good to wear every day, all over the lid, this one will actually do the job for you. So you basically just do a little rainbow. And in case you're wondering, the brush that I'm actually using the Real Techniques Instapop Eyeshadow Duo. Look at that. Actually, that kind of worked. And then after that, what we're gonna do now is, let's actually blend a little bit more of the, you know what, let's actually try the color as well. The color orange in Persimmon. There you go. And then we're gonna do that right below the first crease color. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty. So that's also another trick that you can do. Like, if you actually feel like your eyeshadow is too cool, you can actually apply a warmer color right on the crease. Look how pretty she is. And let's actually go back to squash. And let's actually just put that right on top again of the persimmon. Look at that. Look how pretty she is. And now let's actually try this color apple right here. Let's actually swatch it first. So apple, I would say, is kind of like a light, bright pink. And then let's actually try cider. Oh, wow. Cider's actually kind of like a jelly yellow gold, which is that. So you know what? Let's actually put cider a little bit. Sorry about that. I live next to the main road. Oh, look at that. So sparkly and so pretty. So there, if you want to have more dimension, you can actually use the cider first. And since this is kind of like a gel-like formula, you can also use this as a base in case you would like to put more powdery gold or eyeshadows on top of it. And you know what? Let's actually just try to overlap it again with the apple as well. Look at that. It's like rainbow. What do you guys think? Look how pretty she is. And then after that, you know what? Let's actually blend a little bit more of the medium colors. Let's actually do candy corn. I don't think we've used candy corn yet. I'm running out of brushes. You know what? Let's actually use candy corn. And let's actually try this right in the middle of the darker color and the lighter color. That actually doesn't really appear much. Oh, there you go. And then let's just do a little bit of a rainbow right here. Look how pretty she is. And then after that, let's actually do the bottom. You know what? Let's actually do... Oh, we actually haven't used pumpkin pie yet. Let's actually use pumpkin pie. And then we're going to use that as a liner. Oh, wow. That's really red. It's a really true matte red color. But you know what? It does the job. Some way, somehow, they kind of go well together. Look how pretty. And then, you know what? Just to like blend it a little bit, let's actually use a little bit of the lighter color, such as the pine cone, just to add a little bit of warmth or smokiness right in the bottom as well. What do you guys think? Yes! So what I'm gonna do now is that let me do a cleanup. So if you actually have a little bit of fallout, what you're just gonna do is you're actually just gonna get your lotion or your moisturizer or your eye cream. And then you basically just clean it up with a Q-tip. And then after that, just get your foundation. You can actually use your brush or your beauty blender. And then you basically just put it right on the edge where you did your cleanup. Then just clean this up with your fingers. Ooh. And then you just do it as well right there. And there you go. What do you guys think? So what I'm gonna do now is, let me actually finish this with some lashes, a little bit of like some tight liner, and I'll do the other side and some lips, and I'll give you my overall thoughts on this eyeshadow palette. But so far, it's looking good. I'll be right back. And I'm back, and here's our final look, yes! So I just finished my eyes with the MAC Black Track Gel Liquid Eyeliner, like a really thin line, and then I put my false eyelashes. I used the Kiss Wispy Blowout Lash, and then right on the inner bottom rim of my eye, I actually used the Araceli eyeliner in Sangria as well. And then for my lip, I actually used the beautiful lip liner in Carmen. And I also used the Bobbi Brown, what's this? Creamy matte lip color in Matte en Trois. I cannot really pronounce it, but those are the colors that I used. Now, for our overall thoughts on this eyeshadow palette, well, first and foremost, super love the pigment. Both the mattes and the shimmery colors. I just wish though that there were more transitional colors because this as a transitional color is too light. So if that was a little bit darker, it would have been perfect. I also tried this as a transitional color. If there was like a little bit lighter of this, it would have been even more perfect. Oh my god, if there's such a word or terminology. But overall, super love the colors, especially the mattes. Now, when it comes to the shimmers, it performed really well and you don't even need to spray water on your fingers in order for you to get more shimmer on the eyeshadow. In fact, I really love this cider yellow gold cream eyeshadow because you can also use it as a base if you want your powdery shimmer eyeshadows to pop even more. So overall, super happy about this palette. It's really, really great. How about you? What do you think? Yes. And that's for our review and eye makeup tutorial today. If you enjoyed this video, hope that you can support it by giving it a thumbs up. And also, if you're into a channel that celebrates women, makeup, culture, and everything that's beautiful, and that's including you, as well as our eyeshadow palette tutorials, hope you can consider subscribing as well. Again, my name is Alicat Castle, reminding you and telling you that you are beautiful just the way you are, with or without makeup. After all, makeup really is just kind of like crayons. The only difference is that you put it on your face instead of paper. Love you, mabuhay!